the actual transition, like the transition and evolution for you and your being as you're focusing on the past. Whereas like right now, it's like, oh, total invitation to a whole
Yeah.
nother version of you that you can consciously create right now. And
Hmm.
you're asked, like, what is it that you're really desiring? What
Yeah.
what really is it? And like people pleasing, boundaries, burnout, like all of that stuff becomes very apparent.
Yeah.
Becomes very, very, very apparent. And I think what happens is when we're in those vulnerable states, like those physically vulnerable states, is it's so much clarity that comes. And I think like we're also processing that clarity because we may now see something that was there the whole time and we just didn't want to see it.
Exactly. And that's one of the things that I realized for myself is that having to sit in this space because I was unable to move, I was unable to get around, and all I had was myself and God. And it was like, okay, what am I supposed to be doing in these moments? And am I a bad person? Like, what did I do to deserve this? Like, you go through all of those questions, you go through all of those emotions, and you try to figure out what were you doing that led to this. And then it's like, okay, yeah, I know I wasn't always a great person, but I felt like what I was doing in that moment was necessary. And learning to be okay, to being the villain in somebody's story, and the experience that we had was necessary, but it was also to push me out of comfortable spaces into spaces where I was actually supposed to grow and build and learn more about myself. And in those moments, I learned the resilience of what I was dealing with wasn't the end, but it was a way of transforming. And since then, it's been like transformation